Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Nissan of Quakertown, here in Quakertown, Pennsylvania, to check out this brand new 2025 Nissan Pathfinder. This is the SL trim with the SL Premium package. The color here is gunmetallic, charcoal leather interior, 20-inch wheels, still bringing the V6 power in the Pathfinder for 25. So if you're in the market for a midsize three-row SUV, is the Pathfinder on your radar? Is this something that you would come out, look at, and test drive and buy? You can let me know as we go through the SUV. So let's dig in. Front end of the 25 Pathfinder in the gunmetallic. We're going to go with a full spread of LED lighting up front, except for the turn signals. Coming across, we have the Nissan V-Motion grille in gloss black with the Nissan badge right in the middle, with some chrome bling, since we are in the SL trim, around the grille. As we come around to our wheel and tire setup on this Pathfinder, what we got here is a 20-inch gray aluminum alloy wheel, Nissan badge on the center cap. Now, the tire choice, not my favorite. These are Hankook Dynapro HP2 all-season tires, 255 on the width of 50 series sidewall 20s, all four corners, four-wheel drive. Moving on out, there is the gunmetallic with the flat black accents. I think it's a nice conservative look. Let me know what you guys think. Moving in closer, we're going to go with color match side view mirror, LED turn signals, 360-degree view cameras, color matched on the front and the rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap. Up top, we're going to go with a color matched roof, shark fin antenna. We're going to have aluminum on the roof rails and crossbars and the panoramic sunroof. Rear end of the Pathfinder. We do have the roof spoiler coming off the top, but the wiper down below. On the glass, LED taillights, standard bulbs for turn signals, Nissan badge right in the middle, Pathfinder and those big letters right underneath, SL all-wheel drive, or four-wheel drive, excuse me, on the right. And then we have some silver trim and flat black on the rear bumper area with the tow hitch, and our exhaust is tucked up underneath the right side of the vehicle. We are under the hood of this 25 Pathfinder, and we still got Nissan's 3.5-liter naturally aspirated V6 engine, mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission, 284 horsepower, 259 pound-feet of torque. This vehicle can tow up to 6,000 pounds. MPGs, 21 in the city, 27 on the highway, 23 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Base price for the 25 Pathfinder SL four-wheel drive is $45,260. Now, this vehicle has the SL Premium package for an additional $2,990, splash guards, and a bunch of other options, which we'll check out when we go through the window sticker. Once we add those in, and a destination and delivery charge of $1,390 from Nissan's Smyrna, Tennessee assembly plant, we have a total vehicle asking price from the factory of $50,690. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move on closer, and we're going to go with the charcoal leather all the way across the top with the cross stitch into the brushed aluminum door handle. We have soft touch material on the armrest and gloss black on the door handle here, but flat black on the switchgear. We do have this nice graphite trim that goes in here that I do like, and then a nice large door pocket, the upgraded 13-speaker Bose sound system in this vehicle. We do have a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. We have full power seat with lumbar for the driver and the front passenger. Then your charcoal leather with the stitching, with the design, looks good. Headrests are soft, bolstering is nice and soft. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver. Moving on over to the dash, soft touch way up here, then the leather, then the stitching right into your heat and air vent. A nice rubberized shelf underneath there to stuff your phone in. And then we do have a nice large glove box. Now, as we swing on over to the infotainment screen, we have Nissan's 9-inch infotainment system with built-in nav, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. pinch to zoom is better. Now this is also the TomTom software that Nissan uses, just like Subaru, and Nissan's pinch to zoom is much better than the Subaru system's pinch to zoom with their built-in nav. But that's just an editorial comment. We do have a volume knob and a tuning knob right over there. Down below, we do have the controls for this. We have your daytime view or nighttime view, depending on what you want to have on. Seek for your music, your audio, right in here. Oh, let's turn that down. And we can go to our source, AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth. So they got you all set there as far as your audio goes. You can go to your menu, and that's going to give you your home screen, where you can swipe across, set your clock, customize your home menu if you would like. You have your radio up. You can search for an address, phone, get your phone loaded up in here, as well as traffic, your weather, where your stocks are. If you're out there playing the stock game, you can check out your stocks right there on Sirius XM Stocks. You got your map, you got your phone connections right here, where you can add up to 6 devices, Wi-Fi hotspot as well. And then you can look at your rear view camera. It's an upgraded camera, 360-degree views, nice and clear with trajectory, takes up the whole screen. So thank you, Nissan, for making this camera a whole heck of a lot better. And then we can go back to our home menu, and we're back to the beginning. So we're good to go. And I think maybe now I'll get back to my map. And there you have it. Now, as we swing on down, we do have 4-way hazards, 2 heat and air vents, push button start, dual climate, 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, and they're hooked into the climate system. And we also have a heated steering wheel right here, on or off. And then as we come down further, we have a wireless charging pad, a 12-volt USB-C, USB-A. Here is the gear shift that's going to take you through this 9-speed automatic transmission, electric brake, engine auto stop start, on or off, auto vehicle hold drive modes with hill descent control. We'll check those out when we go through the dash. 2 cup holders, and then you have your Nissan key fob right here, remote start, lock, unlock, pop the tailgate, panic button, nice and light, nice armrest right here with the stitching. It says Pathfinder right on it. So in case you forgot what you bought, it'll remind you right here. And then we can open that up, and we do have a nice large area for storage with a little tray there for coins. The Pathfinder steering wheel, we have a leather wrap wheel with the cross stitch. It's the heated wheel is on now, and it's a 360-degree heat, and it gets nice and hot. The heated seats get nice and warm too. Nissan badge on the horn button, round bottom wheel, but I have plenty of room to get in and out of this vehicle at 5'11", no problem at all. Really spacious passenger cabin in here. Now, we do have on the left side, you got your volume, you got your seek for your music, and then on the right here, you got your adaptive cruise, voice commands, telephone commands. We do have paddles to go up and down this 9-speed automatic manually if you would like. On the left side here, you got your headlight controls and turn signals and high beams, and on the right, front and rear wiper. And then down here on the left, bright and dim the dash, safety suite, steering assist, only available with cruise control, pop the tailgate, and then we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we go to our dash, which is still the analog digital combo action. Analog gauges for your speedometer, tachometer, fuel level, and coolant temperature with a 7-inch digital display. So if we check out our drive modes, here we go. Let's try to get back to the beginning. I do not like these Nissan dials because they don't go all the way around. Sand, mud rut, snow, auto or normal, eco, sport, and tow. So a lot of different drive modes. And right now we'll leave that in auto for us today. And then if you want to go through additional information, you can just flip right across, see additional information that you may want to see. And some of these do have, you can see, sub-menus that you can go through as well. And it does have that road sign recognition, which is always helpful. Or you can just leave it on what you want to see. I think we'll just leave it on that for now. Overhead console, if you want your dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button remains off. When you open the door, lighting comes on, should be LED in this vehicle. Close it, lighting will dim out. We do have a spot for your sunglasses, and then an SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. And then we can hit the shade or the glass. So one touch and your shade will go back. Stop halfway, hit it again, and it will go back all the way. And then you want your glass, push it and hold it for a second. Wind buffeter comes up, glass will go back all the way. Press it towards the front of the vehicle, hold it a second, it goes all the way back. If you want to tilt it, just push the button up towards the roof and it tilts, or just close it back up. And then when you're done, you can go ahead and hit the shade button and it'll come back. And again, stop halfway and then hit it a second time and it will come all the way back, closed. Could be a little faster. Now, framed rear view mirror with auto dim and home link. And then we have our sun visor with vanity and a light. And does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the mid-row captain's chairs, but first the rear door panel. We do have our security shade right here with some nice tinting on the back window. Leather with the stitching, soft armrest. Looks good. I like the consistency design front to back. I have the seat set for my driving position. Nice flat roof. So at 5'11", really don't need to duck much getting in. But if you're 6 foot taller or more, you're going to have to duck because the rear seats sit higher up in the vehicle than the front. Now, the front seats, we have the leather all the way down the seat pocket with the cross stitch behind the driver and the front passenger. In the back here, as you can see, I'll turn that on. We have rear climate with 3-stage heated seats for both mid-row captain's chairs. USB-C, USB-A for connectivity. And then the captain's chairs, the same charcoal leather with the stitching, nice and soft. We do have an armrest. Could be a little thicker, but at least it doesn't ratchet. And then right in the middle here, you have 2 cup holders, an area for storage, and this can be taken out and removed. But overall, even though I'm sitting higher in the back in the captain's chairs, I still have plenty of room. Getting in the third row, well, here's the button right here. You just push that and it lifts the seat up and out of the way. You can push it forward. Now you can jump into row number 3. So as we get into the Pathfinder in row number 3, we do have the same color combo, right, with the same design. So I do like that. The headrests are a bit wonky, but overall, I do like the fact that they kept everything the same. Now on the right side, we have 2 cup holders and we have a USB for connectivity. And as we swing over to the left side, we have 2 cup holders, but no connectivity. So I'm gonna have to steal my buddies over here if I wanna plug in. Now, the back seats, as you can see, it's a little tight back here for a full-size adult. I got to kind of scooch, and look at that. So there's not a whole lot of room back here. I'm thinking smaller adults and kids in row number 3. But if you are trapped back here because your buddy got out and wouldn't let you out of row number 3, there's a button right here that you can push. You push this button, and the seat gets out of the way. You push it up with your foot, and now you can jump right out. So they do have some assistance for you in row number 3 in case you have a mean person sitting in the mid row. Getting in the cargo area of the Pathfinder, you can pop the tailgate from the key fob, you can pop from the dash, or you can come to the back, and right at the bottom of the tailgate there's a button, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up, nice electric assist on the way down using this button. Now with all 3 rows up, 16.6 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of the Pathfinder. Underneath here we do have another area for storage, and then underneath the vehicle behind the tow hitch is where your spare is. So thank you, Nissan, for the spare. And we also have a 12 volt in the back for power in case you need it. Now to get the third row down, just put our headrests down, then hit the button, throw them forward, put our headrest down, hit the button, throw them forward. Now you're going to have more space there, so let me know if you're going to rock with the third row up or down. But to get the mid row down, we still don't have any levers in the back of the Pathfinder. I think that's something Nissan needs to correct. So you got to go around to each door, hit the lever, down they go. Go around to the other side. The lever, down they go. So now, with the mid-row and third row down and this boxy SUV shape, we're looking at 80.5 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Pathfinder. Window sticker, here we go, 25 Pathfinder SL, four-wheel drive, standard equipment. Options. Total vehicle MSRP. Fuel economy estimates. Government safety ratings not done yet. Made by Nissan in Tennessee. The dealer added wheel locks and all-weather floor mats. Total vehicle asking is $51,060, but Nissan is discounting their 25s, so you're not going to pay that. Let's take it out for a spin. We're out on the road in this 25 Pathfinder SL four-wheel drive, and right off the bat I got great visibility out of all the glass. No sweat, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision, all that jazz in here for safety. LED lighting up front and out back for safety as well. And it's really well damped. It's very, very smooth on the road. These seats are so comfortable. They are soft, they are supple, they feel really good, these leather seats. No problem at all. The naturally aspirated V6 with that nice linear torque delivery just gets the vehicle up to speed so easily. Handling right on the money for an SUV. It's a bit on the lighter side, but it's very direct, no vagueness in the wheel at all. And then down the road you go, no problem. Brakes, they throw out the anchors in a big way, and then off we go. And it just gets the vehicle up to speed, no problem. So as far as the performance of this vehicle, the driving characteristics, the chassis is really good, right? This is a front-wheel drive biased vehicle. So with the four-wheel drive, you'll be running too high in normal conditions, and then as conditions worsen, then power will be sent to the rear wheels to maintain traction to the road. Just wish they did something better with the tires. I don't like hand-cooked tires. I'd rather see maybe some Yokohama Avid GTs on here instead, but you let me know what you think about that. But overall, as far as the ride quality, really well damped. Right now we're in the auto mode, and it's really well damped. It's softer. The passenger cabin, fairly quiet. You're going to get some road noise, some outside noise, but the engine bay, driveline, very quiet when you're not under load, so it feels really good. We come down here, and it just handles like a dream. Probably better than most front-wheel drive biased SUVs. It really does handle well. So Nissan has done a good job there. Just stayed quiet for a few seconds to let you hear the inside, but it just feels really good. Now we're going to turn this thing around. No official spec on the turning radius, which is odd since it's been out so long, but we're looking at about 20 feet if I were to eyeball it. Now I got to back up here on the small road here, country road, but you can see how nice this 360-degree view camera is now. So much better than the old Nissan cameras. So I do like that quite a bit. And down the road we go. So if you're in the market for the three-row midsize, it's a bit more cramped than other three-row midsize SUVs in row number 3. But as far as the fact that it's got the V6, a lot of them are losing the V6, but there's still a few that's got them in there. but it still has the V6. It handles well, it drives well, it feels good on the road. It's got plenty of power, can tow up to 6,000 pounds. It's got a lot of good things going for it. So if you're in the market, I would put this one on your list to test drive and see for yourself. We still got the V6 in here. Now, Nissan just about flushed Infiniti down the toilet when they took the V6 out of the QX60 for 2025, which is the same thing as a Pathfinder on the Infiniti side. It's just fancier and more luxed up on the inside. But they took the V6 out of the QX60, put a 2-liter VC turbo in, and you get about the same gas mileage. But why in the world would I spend my extra money on an Infiniti QX60, because they cost more? A base trim QX60 costs about the same as a platinum trim, top trim Pathfinder. Why would I buy the QX60 when I can get the Pathfinder loaded for the same money as a base Q60 and I got the V6? It doesn't make any sense. So I really think Nissan just screwed Infiniti to the wall, because they already had a hard time selling vehicles. Now I really think they're dead in the water, if you ask me. But you let me know what you think. But overall, good vehicle. Enjoy driving them. And you let me know what you think about it. If you're in the market for this 3-row midsize SUV, are you thinking about going Pathfinder? If you own one, let me know how it is, how you're liking it. And if not, where else are you going to go with that hard-earned midsize SUV money? Put it in the comments as well. But I do want to thank Ciocca Nissan of Quakertown here in Quakertown, Pennsylvania, for allowing the channel access to this 2025 Nissan Pathfinder SL 4-wheel drive in gun metallic for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.